Hello, everyone. This is some old guy with MS again. Um, Today, I want to talk to you about investing. I think we are headed to a bubble or a crash of some type in the stock market. There's lots of other sort of, well, talking heads on the internet that say, yes, a crash is coming. My brother, he thinks it will happen before the US election. I personally think it will happen shortly after, but it could be, up to a month after, but it will be fairly soon after the US election. That's what I think. Now, the talking heads on the internet, they say a bubble's come or crash is coming because we're in a bubble. Things are way overvalued, and sooner or later, it's going to all come crashing down. Well, to a certain extent, yes, I agree, but I don't think that's the real reason we'll have a crash. My brother thinks we'll have a crash because he thinks everyone in the States is so fed up with Trump, they will purposely crash the market to make him look bad. I don't think so. I disagree because I think people in the market are really only thinking about one thing, and that's making money. So far, we have done exceptionally well in the market. And I don't think they're going to say, yeah, let's give all that up just to make Trump look bad. Maybe, but I doubt it. I think Joe Biden will win, but I don't think he's well liked or well known by the investment community. So they're going to be a little bit skittish. So they might start selling stuff and it just snowballs. And they end up selling everything and the market crashes. But really, what I think will cause the crash is this. Joe Biden has already said what his plans are for taxation in the future. Now, you may argue it's good. You may argue it's bad. And, really, I don't care. But I do think it will have a definite effect. And I say that because he plans on increasing capital gains tax, I think from 22% up to 52%. So that's more than double. I do think he plans on increasing business tax, or I don't know, corporation tax. And like I say, you might argue that's a good thing. Might I argue that's a bad thing? But I think what you cannot argue is people are going to react to it. And generally speaking, well, sometimes people are really stupid, and sometimes people aren't really stupid at all. And I think what will happen is, say he gets elected, so he actually becomes president, I think, January 20th. So if you know capital gains is going to double and you have some capital gains to cash in on, like for example, you want some stock that is going to go, that has gone up, what are you going to do? Sell it before January 20th. So if everyone in the stock market who has made a capital gain starts selling, that means there will be a crash. And also, if you have some sort of business, and I forget what his business tax rate is going up to, but if you have a business in the state and you have the opportunity to move assets offshore or to move your head office to, say, Canada, you're probably going to do that. So I believe a crash is coming shortly after November. And even if even if Biden doesn't get in, say Trump gets in again, well, we are still in bubble territory. The crash might not come right away, but I believe it's coming. So, how do we make money? Well, I have already liquidated all my stock assets. I'm entirely in cash and I am just waiting. And, it's possible I'll be wrong. So if I am wrong, all I've lost are 2 months of trading, which on the big scheme of things is not a lot. So if you don't trade stock, it really doesn't matter. But if you do, sell what you've got and just.
Bye, Roy. I'll see you Sunday.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
So yeah, just sell what you've got and wait a month or two. After a month or two, if nothing's happened, just get back in. But if there is a crash, if it goes down to like what it was in March, we have a great opportunity to double our money on just about any stock. But again, I stick to the blue chip stock, the well-known ones, the big ones. And I think if you do that too, you'll be pretty safe. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. This is not advice. I'm not a professional. This is just my opinion and what I am doing. Anyway, good luck and let me know what happens. Okay. End communication. Okay, this isn't for you. Start listening. Mouse grid. 8, 8, 1. Click. Start list. Mouse grid. Mouse grid. 5, 9, 6, 2. Click.